Good morning, everybody. I'm Ed Parcaut here with Mike Kelly, Real Estate Jerky Daily. I'm a little close, but there's nothing I can do about it right now.
And I'm far away, and there's everything I can do about it, but I choose not to.
Is that how it is?
That's just how it is.
Let me check my audio. I thought I saw it was good. That was good there.
Ouch.
All right, what's the matter?
Oh,
Old age?
Old age. Legs are burning.
All right, so Rotary Day. What a great show today at the Rotary.
No, not really. Nice lady. That's it.
That's it. Yeah, little messed up. Let's put it this way. Definitely would not want to be married to that one.
Oh, yeah.
Too much drama.
Drama.
All right, Zillow and Redfin are facing yet another lawsuit related to their multifamily rent syndication deal.
What's that?
On Wednesday, attorneys identify it's like the FTC suit. This lawsuit alleges that Zillow has no interest in continuing to compete with Redfin on its merits of its rental advertising offer. I don't know this whole thing. Executed an unlawful agreement to remove competition from this already highly concentrated market, starting with $100 million payment to Redfin to exit the internet listing service advertising market. So I guess Zillow paid Redfin to go away.
And so the Redfin filed the lawsuit?
No, the people filed the lawsuit against them. Five states. This complaint makes identical claims about Redfin agreeing to stop selling multifamily advertising, to terminate existing multifamily advertising contracts, and to terminate the transfer employees.
Wow.
Yeah. So basically Zillow said, we're going to give you $100 million. You just don't do this anymore because we want to have control over it.
We don't want to be competing.
Right. No, here's $100 million. So why don't you just compete? It would have been cheaper.
Probably would have been.
Yes, it would have been.
Yeah. And now you get a lawsuit.
And that would be competition for everybody. That's the problem. That makes it into a monopoly eventually. That's how monopolies become the way they do.
So the higher courts will bring a lawsuit against you.
Well, that's a lawsuit right now. 5 states, and we'll see where it goes.
Yeah.
But I'm sure they didn't do right. But what are you going to do?
We didn't used to sue so much.
Yeah, well, we know we did. We just didn't hear about it constantly. Right. It was not in the news as much as it is now.
Yeah.
I don't know where the Dow is, but the bond rates are about 1 basis points worse today. The 10-year sitting at 4.10.
The Dow is down 116 right now.
Yeah, it all has to do with probably the government shutdown.
The shuttage.
Yeah, because the U.S. government is officially shut down. We know this, right?
What happened yesterday?
Impacts FEMA flood insurance. FEMA will still pay out claims, but will not issue new policies. So hopefully you don't need flood insurance. This affects about 1,400 properties per day in high-risk states like Louisiana, Florida, and Hawaii. This can disrupt transactions. This is how it affects us.
Well, and I guess Arizona's like raining like crazy, and Vegas, so there's floods, right?
Yeah, some sellers may transfer existing policies, and private alternatives like Neptune Insurance are available. I've never even heard of that one, but anyway. Loan programs affected. FHA and VA loans may face delays. USDA loans appear to be paused right now. IRS delays. Mortgage closings could be impacted by an IRS support service slowdown. So if you need to get, any tax documentation or any tax transcripts, any of that kind of stuff, you could be running into a problem.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Kind of, what are you going to do?
Yeah. What are you going to do?
Go take 3 weeks off, because that's how long they're saying this is going to do. New data, Fannie Mae and Pulsenomics. That's whoever came with that name, they made change. New data from the Q3 home price expectation survey, what is expecting what third quarter is going to be, is in, and the results are promising. The median expectation for appreciation in 2026 is 2.4%. Woo, through the roof. And over the next 5 years, we're looking at a 16% gain.
Okay.
So 5 years divided by 16, that's what, 3.12 or something. Yeah, without getting my calculator, I'll just say 3. That's good enough. Yeah. What that means is if buyers purchase the property at $500,000 today, they could roughly build $80,000 in equity over the next 5 years. That's the minimum you'll do in the next 5 years. Of course, local markets vary, of course, to this.
Yeah, California will be different than the rest of the states.
Redfin's economist Chin Zhao, Zhao, I don't know how to say it, Zhao.
Zhao,
who contributed to the viral chart showing 500,000 more sellers than buyers. Remember that chart that came out? And I was saying he still expects appreciation of 1% annually through 2027, and then 2% after that.
Huh.
Well, that's not going to be anywhere close to the
80,000.
Right. The 15, what was it? 16%.
15 and a third.
No, it was 16% gain. You said it was 3 and a 1 or whatever.
3 and a third.
Yeah, stop it. Of course, like I said. So also, I'm sorry, her. That was a female. I was totally wrong.
Oh.
Her bearish supply demand chart were completely accurate. We'd be expecting declines, not appreciation. Her forecast adds more weight to the bullish outlook. Bottom line, everybody has a forecast, and they're usually like, well, anyway, I won't say the rest of that.
One of them might be right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, everybody, you know what? It's going to go up. It's going to go down. I have a 50% chance of being right or wrong.
Yeah. Just take it.
It's going to appreciate more than 1%.
Oh, or maybe it's not.
Yeah. There's Challenger Gray and Christmas report. Never heard it was a Christmas report. Challenger job cut report is what I know of. But I'll talk about that over here. So here we go. The Challenger job cut report, which counts corporate layoffs based on mass layoff data from state departments of labor, show that there were 54,064 layoffs in September, down from 85,979 cuts in the previous month.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, there's no more to cut.
Isn't today Thursday?
Today is Thursday.
Oh, continuing jobless claims didn't come out today.
Oh, because the government shut down.
Probably.
Yeah.
So, that it does. The BLS will be delayed. That's Friday, right? The
Bureau of Labor Statistics.
Yeah, that's supposed to be Friday, and that's not going to be coming out because it's delayed because the government's closed down.
Ain't nobody working on it.
I don't think it's it's that much of a valuable report that they'd have to pay somebody not to be there.
Right.
They don't get paid when they're there. So once those reports are released this week or next week or the week after or the week after that, depending on how long the government shuts down,
we'll talk about it.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to go live over there. Now we're going live on Instagram. They'll catch up though.
Yes.
We'll just be done quicker over here.
Okay.
All right.
We're bending time.
Yeah. There's not much to talk about today. And it's just the fact that the government shutdown is going to start affecting different areas, and especially in our industry.
There'll be some reports we can't give.
And also, there's going to be some stuff you need from the IRS you're not going to be able to get.
Yeah, thank God CAR is still open.
Why?
I can get that state report on Friday.
Oh, yeah. What's that going to do? Is it going to really do anything?
No. In fact, it's probably available today, but I'm going to wait till tomorrow.
Oh, you're going to make them wait a whole day?
Yeah. They can all run to it anyway.
Yeah.
All the realtors, the 4 realtors that listen to us.
There's more than that, but nice try.
I know.
All right, everybody, make it a great day. I'm done.
Fun Thursday.
Yeah. I mean, I'm slammed today. I got to go back through a bunch of people's stuff. They want to know, should they do that? I have a guy who's making bi-monthly payments, and he wants to know if going to a 15-year makes sense. And first of all, I would say yes, but I'm going to run the numbers and do everything and send it to him because
got to make sense.
Usually bi-monthly is a 20-year difference. If you have a 30-year loan, it's going to take you down to 21 years on average. If you do a 15-year loan, it takes you down to a 15-year loan.
And the jokes keep coming.
Well, I mean, that's easy, but the question is with costs. Well, he was quoted something by somebody that was way higher than what I was, and I was much lower than them. So So
his APR was super high.
Not super high, but it was higher than it needed to be.
Oh. That's the crime fighting criminal, or the criminal fighting superhero. I'll be. You can call me super high.
Oh. All right. Anything from you? Anything else going out there with the rates, or with the housing? Did you sell your place on Brady?
I have not sold the place on Brady. We're having a conversation today. They have a piece of property earmarked for their replacement, and I think we'll see how the conversation goes today.
Yeah, you can't talk about it.
I just don't know which direction they really want to go, and we'll figure it out. But I got a call from the listing agent of their earmarked property who says the seller is open to an offer and will even consider a contingency.
Oh, so before they didn't want a contingency.
Well, they wanted to get moving, and the seller that they're looking at has already purchased a property, and basically they're probably halfway there. They've closed escrow. They could be moving there in a minute, heartbeat, if they wanted, and leave the house vacant. So anyway, we shall see. Maybe we can do it today.
Sorry, I'm just replying back to my daughter.
How's she doing?
She's doing fine. She told me she loved me and have a great day. So I thought I'd tell her back.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta get back to those so they come back again.
Yes. And get back to them right away.
Yeah. Not like they do.
No,
right?
no. That's different.
Yeah.
They're
So
kids.
they're busy. They're way busier than we are. All right.
And they have fewer hours in the day than we do.
Yeah, because they sleep longer.
Yeah.
All right. That's all I have.
Great day.
See everybody tomorrow.
Thursday.
Yes, it's a great day. Get out there and hopefully it rains on you.
Well, and if you have a Traeger that's sitting out uncovered, drag it underneath the porch or put your cover on it. Because you don't want that stuff to expand. It ruins
what stuff
those
expands?
The pellets.
Well, did you have the thing open? Because if it's closed,
they suck moisture.
No,
out of the air.
No,
suck it.
No, they don't.
They suck it out of the air.
Dude, I've never had a problem with my Traeger out in the elements. Even though I cover the one at my cabin up, that's the one I was more worried about because it's always wet and snowy and whatever. It never had an issue.
Wow, I did.
Yeah, well, don't leave the cover open.
I never do.
Yeah, okay. Don't leave it open a little bit. You got a little nugget in there that you couldn't close the lid all the way.
No, it closed. It was closed tight.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys.
All right, make it a great day. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.